Good evening and welcome back to the channel. This week we are at the same mark as last week's video, and hopefully this time it'll be catching a smooth hound round 2. I mean, it's a big tide. I mean, a very big tide. I've been here about half an hour. I've already had one cast, but I'm trying to hold bottom, so I don't know how well this is going to go. The weed is absolutely horrendous at the moment, but I've just had, like I said, one cast. I've reeled it in, and well, I can show you. Oh, get here. Absolute blanket of weed. So we're going to give it maybe, I don't know what time it is now, to be honest with you. Let me just have a double check. Yeah, it's 20 past 5. High water's at 5 to 7. It's a lovely evening, but I think this weed is going to be an absolute pain in the a-hole. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to try and I don't know, just try and maybe get my cast short, cast a little bit shorter, slightly sort out of the racing current, because again, you know, it's racing through here. Like I said last week, on a big tide it races through here, but I thought I'd come and give it a whirl, because it's a perfect evening and I really want that smooth hound. But this is just the first session of tonight. I'm doing this on low, and then later on we're going over to Strada Bay, and there's a few from Bluefin. We're all going to meet up and we're going to fish the beach there with, yeah, over high into darkness, and we're going to see. But hopefully before then I can catch this bloody smooth hound, or a bass, or anything for that matter. Anyway, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, so it's taken me about an hour, near enough, to get rid of all that weed off that rig. But yeah, I've only got one rod set up at the moment. I'm going to set up the second one now, but I just wanted to get a rod in the water. So on that one, I know it's not smooth specifically for smooth hound, but I've got some ragworm with me today. So yeah, just on a 2-hook flapper, well, 2-hook clip down. And I'm going to use a 6-ounce gripper, but I don't think it's going to hold, to be honest. So I'm going to try and cast this one in short, and see if he'll just manage just about hold it. But yeah, we're going to throw that one out, and then once that one's out, I'm going to start setting up the second rod, hopefully with, again, this, because all I've got is this spider peeler, and I've got some better elastic this time, so hopefully I can make it a bit more presentable. So we're going to set that rod up with that on, again, my faithful dongle that I seem to use, and we'll try and see if we can bag a smooth hound. But yeah, that's going to go out now. Maybe, I don't know, we'll catch something with it. Bass, say flounder come out of here, I think I've heard, and well, dogs, as we saw last week, and hopefully, I mean, I think that there's all rare things come out of here. But yeah, and somebody I think caught gilthead bream. There's some gilts come out of here as well. I've never had one out of here, but well, I've not had much out of here. I mean, I've had a handful of smooth hounds and bass and dogs, but yeah, I've never had a gilthead, so we'll have to just see. Yeah, we'll get that on and send it out. yeah, now so we're just gonna get that second rod bait set up and try and catch a fish. So we've got the second rod set up now, and say it's going on. I've just managed to whip this spider peeler on like looks like some sort of cocoon. Let's say with all those juices coming out. Let's say on the dongle there, and I've also got some I've got some 6-prong grippers. Now hopefully they'll hold a bit better. If they do, then I'll change the other one over because that one seems to be still running down tide. But yeah, we'll give it a go with this one and see what happens. Let's cast it out. Oh, I need to bring my bloody tripod closer to the water, I think. Off you go. There we go. Make sure that drag is set. We don't want rods going in the water. Yeah, we will. So I'll have to probably pull that worm bait in now because it's literally well and truly down that way. Yeah, it's ripping through here like a bloody train. Well, hopefully we'll catch something, but even if we don't, we're out, we're fishing, and like I say, I've got all night anyway because I'm going down to Strada Bay. So we just brought that flapper in with worm on it. Again, it was caked in weed, so we're going to send another one out. And again, hopefully this tide will slow down, the weed holds off, so we can actually just bag something. Anyway, let's send this one out. You stay in there. Yeah. So as you can see, I'm quite a distance away from the water, but that is because I'm lazy and I can't be bothered moving my gear up and down the beach. I'd rather walk with just one rod down to the water. And when that tide turns and comes back, it'll race up here anyway. So I'd rather be just here. It's not far, but some people fish right, I mean, to that edge there. So they plop it in, but yeah, it's just moving everything. It's not worth it. But anyway, I'm just, say we've got one rod fishing with crab, one with worm, and just see if we can pull something out. It's I mean, the crab one seems to be holding, but I don't know whether, you know, hopefully it might be in that 6-prong one. And I've just cast that flapper out with the same lead I had on before, but it seems to be maybe, hopefully now it's coming to the bottom of the tide, which is, again, I have to check the time because I don't have a watch on. Yeah, but in about 45 minutes, bottom of the tide. Christ almighty, that might go out a little bit further again. Maybe I might have to move my stuff down. But yeah, so it's going to, it seems to have slowed down. They seem to be both holding now. So let's hopefully we can bag a fish. I'm not sure if it's weed, but we might have a fish on here. Just need to put that down there. On the crab. It's pulled all the way down. I don't even know, can't tell because it's still running so strong. No idea, can't tell just yet. Might be the snag. Oh no. Hold on. The fish just jumped. I don't know if that's on my line. Oh, can I help? There it is. Let's see if there's a fish on. Oh, something's come up. Again, don't know if it's. No idea. Can't tell just yet. Nope. This is a chuffing nightmare. I've got a fish on it now. That actually might have something on it. What a weird motion that is. Oh, weird. Again, I don't know if it's. Can't tell. That was weird, that. I bet it is, yeah. It feels heavy now. There's no fighting. I saw a fish jumping though. Hey? There was a fish jumping. Yeah. Well, when I was trying to reel that in, it was right in line with my line. Yeah. Fucking hell. Let's hope Trader Bay is fucking better than this. Well, give it another bash. Yeah, I'm using like 6-ounce grippers, but I don't know. Yeah. Bastard. Like I say, I don't know what the hell they're doing, but they don't seem to be effing and jeffing as much as me. Both rods come in absolutely caked in weed. Oh God, bail arm. Yeah, that'll be a blooper, that will. I'm literally just going to plonk it. You can see it, it's already pulling it down here. Although, it must be a massive tide because I've never seen that before, yeah? That sandbar there. Yeah, so I've just been joined by a good friend, Al Hendo. He's come to join the Weed Fest. Like I say, we're both going to be going down to Trader Bay later on. But like I say, see if we can hook something out of here or bag something out of here before we go. That'd be nice. Because if I do, I probably won't be filming in Trader Bay. What I'll do is I might film a few sort of clips of the catches if I catch. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, so that's the worm back out. I'm hoping it's going to slow down in the next 10 minutes, but who knows. and then we'll fish it back up a bit. But yeah, it is, like I say, it's a massive tide. And I mean, don't ask me about sizes or whatever, but all I know is it's big. So, and it's roaring through here, and the weed, it's not helping. But hey, let's motor on through and see if we can get back a fish. Yeah, so it's been about an hour, I don't know, a while since I've come back, since I've done the last video, and literally nothing has happened. But as you can see, don't know if you can see it just down here, but there's absolutely, we've been bringing in cake loads of weed. So what I've done, I have literally, plunked it literally in the edge, because we have seen a couple of fish jumping about, but more than likely they're not going to take my bait. I mean, it's very, very slow, but hopefully we've got a while to go yet, but just try and winkle something out. So there's nothing happening on the crab. Let's say the weed looks like it might have just slowed down a little bit, but yeah. This is all the weed. Yeah, it's just horrendous. But we've got this glorious sunshine behind us, this sunset. Calm evening. What more can you want? Well, fish would be nice. Anyway, catch you in a bit. It looks like we might have a bite on the worm, guys. They might have a bite on, Hando. Hey? I think I might have a bite on, but I don't know. It doesn't look like it's a worm. The weed. I don't know. Hard to tell. Yeah, it looks like it. Let's try this one, wait. Oh, get off. Is it? Is there a fish on? Probably isn't. I don't know actually. Could be. Nope, absolute nothing. Oh. Oh, fuck me. Bloody hell. This weed is doing my Sweden. Just absolute weed all the time. I don't know how much longer I'm going to fucking be able to go with this. Bait up and go again. So again, there's nothing, absolutely nothing happening. We've been here a while, so there's nothing happening on the crab. Worm baits again, nothing's happening. So I'm going to try some shrimp. prawn, whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to put that out on the dongle. So I'm just going to give it a quick whip up, like so. I think this is going to be a very boring video if we don't catch fish, but we can only try. I say I'm out to dry the bay later, so I might kind of merge them both into one, and hopefully we can catch a fish on one of the marks anyway. Yeah, so got that there. We've put more bailer to help hook the circle hook through there on the from the dongle rig, like so. So go on there, underneath it, so it holds it on. I say this is how I do it. Don't know how everybody else does it, but hey. Bring the dongle braid down like so to there, and then we'll just whip it on. Left-handed, cack-handed down. There we go. So just whip it down the prawn like so. Can't see it very well, but hey, it's getting dark. Well, the light's going down now, but let's see how we go, shall we? But that prawn on there, and we'll just sand that out. Oh, you're kidding. Literally just a rattle, yeah? That was it. Done. They're there. They're there, yeah. Yep. Yep. Go fucking on it. Often you do every time. Oh, don't tell me I lost that. Oh, fucking hell. That's going straight back out. Missed it. Just had a hell of a knock then, but missed it. Right, let's get this worm back out. Off you pop. Yeah, so the tide's starting to race back in now. But I've had a couple of knocks on the worm, and the Hendo's started to have rattles, so whereas it's been still for most of the session, but now the tide's started to turn and come back in. Hopefully one of us might bag something. Yeah, fingers crossed. So I've had a few knocks all night, but no takers, so I think this is going to be my last cast with worm on it. And yeah, out we go. Might be a bit far actually. Yeah, we've got one fishing with prawn still. That's been out about 20 minutes or so. So we'll let that one fish out and this worm fish out. And then we're going to pack up, I think, and head on down to, oh my god, what the bloody hell's going on here? Pulling it. Yeah, so let these two baits play out The tide's screaming in now. So yeah, I think there's weed on the line as well, on the prawn. So we'll see what happens. Yeah. If anything interesting happens, I'll bring you back, but if not, I'll try and do some filming in Trotter Bay and see if we catch a fish then. Or not, who knows.
Jesus. Big flounder, isn't it?
Big flounder. Bloody hell. Right.
Proper job.
Proper job, yeah. So yeah, I packed literally everything up, everything. But we have a nice little wild flounder. I'll put a picture of it here somewhere when we finally disgorge it. So we're at the end of the night now. Like I say, we ended on Trotter Bay. There was not any filming worth doing at all, because there's literally nothing happened all night. There must have been about 20 anglers on here at one point, and well, there was about 4 fish caught in total. I mean, the water is flat calm, so there wasn't any much high hopes for tonight, to be honest with you, but it was just more for the social aspect of it. You know, we came down, had a good laugh, and yeah, I mean, I'll say I was only going to really film anything if I actually caught anything. I didn't, so I didn't do any filming, but I thought I'd just do the outro basically. I'm going to give it another 10 minutes. I mean, it's been a long night. I mean, as a whole, it's not been this session's been a blank, but my fishing adventure today has not been a blank. I did catch one flounder on jackdaw, but it was a nice flounder. So that's it. I'm going to give it 10 minutes, pack up, go home, get some sleep. So yeah, so until next time, I'll catch you in the next one.